Here's a hypothetical, I mean, I'm looking to the future thing. If the board is recalled, is it too late to sign a contract with CAL FIRE? Mr. McCusick.
Well, gee whiz, wouldn't that be an interesting problem? And that's, I say in my campaign materials, I'm trying to retrieve the contract. They've done the best they can to kick these people out of town so far, and it's grievous that that according to the ground truth I see here, when I walk through my precincts, just counting the last 120 people I talked to, what they're going to kicking CAL FIRE out of town is the absolutely worst thing they can possibly do. Wait, I forgot the question. Okay. You know, it's like, okay, no, it's the ground truth is that CAL FIRE does a wonderful job, and these guys are itching at the bit to see the returns on the $70 a month union dues from the 30 guys. That is, this is what. Whoops, again.
Thank you. The question: if the board is recalled, is it too late to sign a contract with CAL FIRE? Mr. Alfano.
Yes, absolutely. It was clear to us that when we went through this process, they said the last day we could negotiate a contract, it's a letter from Claire Franks, Deputy Director, was December 31st. I was hoping CAL FIRE would step up and do a good job, and unfortunately they didn't do it. And unfortunately their union is now here recalling us. They paid John Lynch $2,300 to collect signatures. We have the proof right here. They hired an outside professional agency to collect signatures. There's tens of thousands of dollars here that they spent to recall us because they're trying to hold them accountable. The last thing you want is a board of 5 blind mice running this organization and saying CAL FIRE is the best solution. Our job here is to be objective and look at the best solution, whether it's CAL FIRE, whether it's San Mateo Fire, whether it's Menlo Park, whether it's our own agency. That's our job. Okay? And the last thing we want is 5 people in there that have been paid by CAL FIRE and their different campaigns.
Thank you. Ms. Anderson, I think it's
it really tickles me to sit here and listen to these just unbelievable statements that he's making. First of all, CAL FIRE spent an extra year here after you kicked him out of town just so that we people would have coverage. The minute we pass this recall at the first board meeting, the end of April, the first order of business will be to sign a letter of intent. That's all they're asking for. With a letter of intent, they stay here, then the negotiations begin. That's an absolute, one of the many absolute falsehoods that you have been hearing tonight. It just boggles my mind, and it's making me crazy that I can't jump up like my dear friend Donald did at the last forum and scream liar at the top of my lungs. Because there are just unmitigated lies being told here tonight.
thank you. Mr. Riddell.
Well, from what I'm hearing from at least one of the couple of people here, yes, I think it's possible that these people, if we get recalled, that you can sign a contract. I would just give them a little bit of advice, just from personal experience. We're the mouse that roared. We do not dictate to the state of California. We found that out, okay? So just so you're aware that the negotiation usually works if you have 2 parties there that can negotiate. That's not necessarily the case when you're dealing with CAL FIRE. So it's a take it or leave it. So just a little bit of advice.
I'll take it.
Thank you. And finally, Mr. McIntosh, is it too late to sign a contract with CAL FIRE?
Well, I can't read other people's minds, so I have no idea. I know what was written in Miss Frank's letter. Obviously there's been some communication with CAL FIRE here that I'm not privy to, so I don't know what they're going to do or not do. What I do know is, as far as staying an extra year, that was in the contract. It wasn't an extra thing. It was, there's a matter, it's in the clause in the contract for a 1-year extension. And we asked for another 3 months in order to allow this transition to take place, and that was denied.
Thank you.